All right, everyone, welcome to another series, another episode of our JSON hotel reservation room. Previous episode, we basically did our admin authorization. Right, so now we have a way to basically authenticate our users to GBT, but we also have a way to authorize our users. Very important aspect, and I think we are going to set things up so we can actually go to the end game of this course of this program, the specific JSON API program, and that is, for example, we are going to handle errors, we're going to handle pagination, filtering, and all that stuff, and we're also going to test with our GBT because we didn't do that. So I'm going to show you how we can test authorization in our test. That's very important, and I think if we have all of that stuff, you have a good foundation on how these APIs work. Of course, is this project going to be completely finished, every route intact? Of course not. That's also not important because you can easily add it yourself. The main thing is that we covered every aspect, right? That's the thing, right? All right, but we are not done yet. Let's get this started. So basically, let me open up my booking handler, because what I want to do first is cancel a booking. Actually, to be honest, to make our life a little bit easier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Seat, and I'm going to go to Seat user here, and what I'm going to say is I'm going to do an fmt printf, and I'm going to say something like %s, font so huge, %s, and then we're going to basically print out the token new line, and we're going to say user email and user, and then we're going to say, of course, we have a problem. If we go to out handler, we're going to have a helper function here, and that's going to be create token from user. I'm going to make this a public function. So why public? Because then we can say API create token from user. We're going to put in the user here, and this user email should be public, yes. And if we do a make seat, then we are going to have these tokens printed out, and then we can copy them so we don't need to authorize ourselves anymore in our Thunder client. So we're going to say Thunder client, new request, that's fine. Let's open that up. We're going to copy everything, delete it, I mean, localhost 5000. And we're also going to Dockerize this, right? That's also very important. Dockerize this thing later on. And we're going to say API v1. It's going to be admins, is that? No. Let's list hotel for the sake of. We're going to send. It's not going to work because we need to run this thing. And then we're going to send this, and it's going to be unauthorized. That's perfectly fine because we are going to set a header. First of all, we're going to set our header content type. It's going to be application JSON, and then we're going to set our X API token. All right, and now we are going to set that token based on, let's make James's token here. Let's copy James token real quick. Let's paste that in, send, and then we're going to have this, right? You see, that's the reason why we do that. So now we have a list of hotels. That's fine. What I want to do is I want to cancel a booking, right? So how are we going to do that? We're going to copy this function here, paste that in. We're going to call this handle cancel booking. Handle cancel booking, and we're going to say that the ID is going to be C params ID. That's the first thing we're going to do. We also need to convert this ID into an object ID, I guess, or actually, I don't think we need to convert it to an object ID because we are going to have something like the booking itself, and an error is going to be h store booking, get booking by ID, see context, and then we could pass in the ID as a string. If there is an error, we are going to basically do return R actually. Then we're going to have a booking, and then we're going to check. Very important is that we check that the booking we're going to cancel should be our ID, right? Only James can cancel its own booking, but also admins. I want to give the admins the possibility to do that. So we're going to say something like if booking user ID is not equal to, we need to fetch the user first, so we're going to say user. OK is going to be C context user value. User value is going to be users, and we're going to cast that to a types user. Just like this. If not OK, we are going to return. It's actually so annoying, right? How did we do that? Unauthorized, that's what we did. It's actually this one. Let's copy this, it's fine. It's fine. This is okay. We're going to paste that then. Wait, how did we actually did that? Which error are we returning? Look at this. This is a mistake, this one. We need to fix that. This is actually, let's revert this a little bit. Let's comment this out. Let's do is booking for the compiler and then return null. So we are basically compiler free, compiler error free. So we should actually make a helper function. We're going to make a new file here in API. We're going to call this helper.go or helpers.go. Or maybe we should call it util. That's fine. Package API. Let's open up on the other side. So what we're gonna do, booking handler. I want to make a helper function for this because this is what we do a lot of times, right? We're gonna fetch the user, we're gonna cast that to a user, and then we're gonna return this error here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this over. Func get authenticated user, which is going to be a types user and an error, I guess. But we also need to have this fiber context. Fiber CTX, that's what we want. And then we're going to say fmt error f. What kind of error are we going to return? I would say unauthorized. And otherwise we're going to return the user null. Something like that. And then we could say something like user r is going to be get out user based on this thing if r is not null. We could basically return the error, and we're going to have a clean error. Always the same error, right? And just because we do this, we can delete that. It's going to be the user. Fine, fine, fine. So now let's delete basically the whole shebang here. Close all. That's fine. So in this booking handler, we can do the same thing. We can say user r is going to be get authenticated user. See if r is not null, we are going to return the error. And on the other side, we could check this thing. Which is basically check if the user is, the booking ID is the same as the user ID. Otherwise, we return not authorized. And how do we cancel a booking? Do we want to delete bookings if we want to cancel it? I don't think so. So we're going to open up our booking. We always need to think about, okay, cool. How do we going to cancel a booking? Well, my first idea was, oh, let's just delete the booking. But that's a problem because housekeeping and all that stuff, right? Administration, we cannot check it anymore because the booking is gone. So we're going to make a boolean here. We're going to call this, what's going on here? We're going to call this cancelled, which is a boolean. Let's copy this thing. What's going on here? Cancelled. This is going to be cancelled. Cancelled. Man, what's going on? Rusty as fuck. So cancelled is this. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the booking handler once again. And then we're going to say here, we need to update that, right? We don't have anything. We could make a function cancel booking into our booking here. Booking store, I mean. Right, we could say cancel booking. That's something we could do. A couple of things, right? You could say, or we make an update function for this, or we make a cancel specific implementation. I think a little bit better is to just say update booking and give it a context, and give it basically a string as an ID, and then maybe an update. Or actually, give it an ID and give it an update, a piece on M, right? And that is going to return, I think, an error. It's just fine. Update booking. So let's try that. So we're going to say func s mongo db mongo booking store update booking. CTX is going to be a context, not cancel func, a context. We're going to say the ID is going to be the string. And then we're going to say that we're going to have an update, which is a piece on M. Error. So we're going to say that the response, maybe a cursor, not quite sure, we need to check, is going to be s_collection.update. We have an update by ID. That's actually nice. Update by ID, CTX. Let me quickly check what it is. ID is an interface. Oof. We should give this a primitive, I guess. Where is our OID? This one. So let's copy this. It's going to be the object ID. So we're going to say OID here. And then we're going to say that we're going to update the update. What is response? Inserted ID. Yada yada. That's fine. So we're going to mug this response. And then we're going to basically return the error if there is one. Update booking. We could say update by ID. There's a lot of things we could do actually, but doesn't matter. So we're going into the booking handler. And we're going to say here, cancel booking. We are going to say if R is going to be S store, H store by the way, H store booking, update booking, and we're going to pass in the C context here, right? And then we're going to give it the ID, which is going to be booking. The problem is it needs a string, so we're going to do it like that. And then we need to give it an update. Based on M, and the only thing we're going to say is cancelled is going to be true. It's a very long function. We're gonna say a map string, and we're gonna say message okay or something. Or actually, we could do a generic response, right? And we could say that the type is going to be message, and the message is going to be okay, right? Or updated or something. All right. Is this gonna work? We don't know. Make it run real quick to see what's going on. Let's open up. Oh my god, I killed Thunder request. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. This is what it is. Local. That's why Postman sometimes is better. So we're gonna say local host 5000 API v1. Let's do hotel real quick because I need to set some headers here. Unfortunately, content type application JSON. It's instantly fixed. XAPI token. We need to pass in a token. Do we have one? We don't. We're gonna say make seed real quick. Boom. I'm gonna copy the James one. Gonna put that into here. Boom. Just like that. Make run. And that's gonna be it. Then we're gonna send, and we're gonna have these hotels. That's perfectly fine. We don't have any booking yet. So let's make a booking, right? So we're gonna copy this hotel. So we're gonna say rooms, this ID, book. All right, that's fine. So we're gonna make a post for this. And we're gonna say from date is going to be, oh my goodness, we need to have this stupid date again. It's I hate this so hard. So we're gonna make a seed for that because I don't want to hassle with that too much. So we're gonna say 04. We're gonna book from the 20th, and now we need to do is it T 000000.0z? I guess if I remember correctly. Let me send that. Cannot post. What is our handler again? Room ID book. That's what we do, right? Room ID book. Room ID book. Yeah. Room. Oh, it's room. All right, I see. Can't book room in the past. Yes, look at this. I figured it out. So we're gonna copy this, paste that back in because we're gonna say till date. In the past, that's not in the past, right? So we're gonna book this to 22. Send this invalid. That's fine. Do it again. Actually, num persons maybe. Num persons 2. I'm gonna book for 2 people. Boom. We have a booking. Perfectly fine. So something I actually wonder is because why don't we see anything? How can I get a booking? We're gonna get a booking. It's gonna be booking. Need to copy this ID, by the way. Paste that then. Send. Yes, this is booking. I don't see anything. Booking types. I don't see my cancelled here for some reason. Because it's omit empty, but it should be. That actually doesn't matter, right? It's JSON omit empty. We don't care about that. That should be fine. We should be fine here. Let's delete that. Let's send this. Cancelled is false. That's good. So now we're gonna cancel this bad boy. Booking. This booking. We're gonna say, how did we do that? Let's cancel, I guess. Actually, we could do a get request for this. Is that true? Let me open up booking handler or main actually. Cancel booking. We don't have a cancel booking. That's fine. So we're gonna say API v1. We're gonna do a get request to booking ID cancel, and that's going to be booking handler handle booking handler is going to be handle cancel booking. That's that. Clear, make, run. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, stupid terminal here. Yes, yes, yes. So can we cancel this booking? Let's try to do that. We post it. The provided hex string is not a valid object ID. Okay, cool. It's fine. It's fine. The provided hex string is not a valid object ID. I think the problem is with this thing here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say something like C params ID, which is going to be the same thing. Make run. Try it again. The document must contain a key beginning with this. Wait, I think we have something done in the past where we had the same shenanigans going on. I think it was users handler actually, where we did these updates, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Here, it's this one, handle put users, right? So it's this one, update users. Oh, we need to do it like that. Set and then the params. I see what's going on. We need to refactor this a little bit, but first let's try it with the booking handler at the correct way. So, no, booking store, by the way, booking store. So we're going to have this update booking here, right? So what we're going to do is, this is our update. So we're going to say, I don't know, I'm going to say val or something. It's going to be a b sum m, or basically m. B sum m, right? That's going to be this. We're going to call this set. How to do this? This one, set. And that's going to be the update. Can we do that? Something like this. And we're going to do m. That should be a little bit better. Not quite sure is that going to work. We will see. All right, we are updated. That's fine. Can we actually get the booking once again? Cancelled is true. It's working. So now we have actually look at this clean way to update these things. So we're going to do this the same in our user store, by the way. User store and do this refactor, right? So we're going to say that these are the params. So we're going to say that update, and delete this. Update is going to be a bsum.m, right? And we're going to say here, we're going to do a set, and that's going to be the params. Why can I not do that? Because we need to do it like this, and then we're going to update one, and that's going to be the update, right? So now we're in a good spot. Refactor these things, that's fine. So now we can cancel these bookings, that's perfectly fine. So what I want to do real quick as an admin, for example, if I do a new request and I'm going to get /booking, then we're going to say, it's going to be an admin, by the way. I think it's admin booking. Yeah, so we are not authorized. That's completely true. So we're going to basically set this token to another one. But instead of basically, wait, I just need to download something real quick, actually, to be honest here. All right. Sorry guys, something came in between. So what we're gonna do is hopefully, in my, I cleared it so many times, I guess. So we are actually scuffed. I'm thinking here. What could we do? Because it's a little bit annoying that we need to make these bookings all the time. So what I'm going to do, and with Postman, I know guys, with Postman we can make a collection and it's going to be so easy. But I think we're going to go to seeds. And what we're going to do is seed hotel. This is the room store, right? How are we gonna do this? Insert room. What does it do? It returns a room. That's fine. Inserted room ID, not ID, just ID. That's what we're gonna do. Look at this. If I do a make seat right now, right? So we're gonna have these rooms. That's fine. Can I do a string? I think the string representation is a little bit weird. It's not actually working that good. Make seat. You see, it keeps giving me this object ID, right? That's a little bit nasty. Can we do toString or something? No, we can't. It doesn't matter actually, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna say something like printf %s, and we're gonna do this, which is going to be, wait, we can say a room. I'm gonna say, actually, to be honest, yeah, it's fine. /n, make C to see if it's clean. Yeah, so we're gonna have these rooms so we can easily copy them. Wait, this seats is a little bit weird because we're gonna seat in hotel. No, we're gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm going to basically delete this. If we want to seat in hotel, I'm gonna return the types hotel here. I'm gonna return the inserted hotel. Right, so what we're gonna do is room store, seat hotel. Println this H. It's a little bit confusing, I know. Don't die in your sleep, London. That's our hotel, that's fine. Let's first see the users first. And in user, we're also gonna return the user, by the way, to be honest. We're gonna say types user. That's fine, return. Inserted user. Inserted user here. That's Gucci. Yes. Seed in hotel. And then we're going to say seed room, right? We're going to say func seed room. Room store. Room. It's actually hotel, by the way. This hotel. The rooms are in the hotel, so we need the size, seaside, and everything. So we're going to say the size of the room is going to be a string. Seaside, boolean. Price, float 64. And then we're also going to have a hotel ID, which is going to be a primitive dot object ID. And that's going to return a types.room. And what we're going to say is, let's kill this, and this. So we're going to say room is going to be types.room. We're going to say that the size of the room is going to be the size. The seaside is going to be the seaside. The price is going to be the price. You get the point, right? And then the hotel ID is going to be the hotel ID. That's as simple as that. And then we are going to say room store. insert a room. Context background, it's fine. This room. Inserted room R. If R is not null. Log fatal out this error, and otherwise we return the inserted room. Right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna see this hotel. Then we're gonna say we're gonna see the room. I want to see what's in here. How can I do that? Okay, the size is going to be small. Seaside is true, and the price is going to be $98.99, and the hotel ID is going to be hotel ID. That's going to be a room, and then we are going. What we're going to do actually is we're going to see the couple of rooms here. We're going to see 3 rooms. Medium, large. Let's make this false. 100, 200, the same hotel. And we're gonna say make C to see if this all gonna work out. So let's go to our MongoDB thingy real quick. The reason why we do this, so we can actually use all these simple components and add them up together, so we can actually seed some stuff decently. Connect here real quick. Let's see what's going on. Hotel reservation. Hotels. We're gonna have 3 hotels. That's true. Rooms. So some of these hotels should have multiple rooms actually. This one have no rooms. No rooms. This one have 3 rooms. All right. So I think everything is working pretty fine. Ask me later, please. The next thing we're gonna do is make a seed booking actually. That's what I wanna do. Func seed a booking. Do we need this booking? I don't think we need that. So we need seed a booking. We need a room ID for that. A user ID. User ID, room ID is gonna be an object.primitive. Nee, it's a primitive.object actually. Primitive.object ID from till string. Is that gonna work? So we're gonna say booking. It's gonna be a types booking. I don't think we're gonna do the validation here. That can be gone. It's fine. I'm gonna say the user ID is the user. What's going on here? The user ID is the user ID. The hotel, no, the room ID is going to be the room ID. Can that? That's not gonna work. Because I cannot type. Yeah. Then we're gonna say from date is going to be the from. Should be a time. That's all good because we're gonna say this time. And then the till date is going to be till. The reason why we do this work is to save us work for debugging later on. So we have this booking. So we're gonna say booking store. We don't have a booking store. No problem. I'm gonna make that real quick. Room store. We're gonna say booking store is going to be new Mongo booking store client. We don't have this global. No problem. DB booking store. All globals is fine for this seed script, right? Insert the room, booking. Then we're gonna say booking store. Insert booking. Context background. Booking. And we could do if underscore r is going to be this thing. If the error is not null, we can actually do a log fatal because we're in a seed script. So it's all fine. And we're not going to return this booking because we don't need it, I guess, unless we want to cancel it. seat booking. Let's see if we can do that. So we're going to have a booking store here. Where is our main? This is going to be the room. And we're going to say this is going to be James. So we're going to say seat booking. That needs to be... Good question. User ID. James.id. Room.id. Time now. And time now at date. Um, 002. Good chairs are gonna work, by the way. I'm curious to see if it's gonna work. Where is this thing? Reload data. (14 till 16). So what we do actually, guys, I want to show you that, is this basically means this is the time now, and this says basically take the current time and add 0 years, 0 months, but 2 days. Right? So it's basically booking from today and 2 days later. That's what we do. So the booking is actually inserted, so that's pretty fine. And we have James here. So maybe I should actually... But I actually want to test. What am I doing here? Because the problem is that I need to log in as an admin to see all the bookings. Wait, what I'm going to do with seat booking is, let me open up this one. I'm going to say it's going to be inserted. No, basically response. You cannot do that, so I need to do this, and then I need to do if-r. And then I'm going to say response fmt println booking. What's going on here? Hop. Response ID make seat once again. Boom. Now we have a booking ID. I'm gonna copy the booking ID. I'm not sure if it's gonna work with the same token I have set up. We are gonna see. New request, admin booking. We are not an admin. Or are we? API booking. This one. Can I see this one? No, we can't. I think I need to copy. Let's first take this admin here. And let's go to admin. Booking. Delete this whole token. Paste the new token in. Send. So now we have this booking perfectly fine. It's cancelled. It's false. So that's good. Actually forgot what I actually want to do. So we have these seats now, so we can play around with them. We can insert bookings. That's fine. It's not cancelled. I thought we want to have a filter here or something. I think it's gonna be fine. And the same for James. Let me copy James's token here. Let's paste James's token in. So if I send, I can't. I'm not authorized. That's fine. But I can do something like copy this and say something like booking and paste that in. Boom. All right. That's fine. So we can see our booking from this thing. And can we cancel this thing? Cancel. Get the booking back. And now the cancel is true. All right, so that's it. So now we have better seeds. We have, we can cancel. We have our seeds to play around with. We have some development shenanigans going on, so we can copy these IDs and we don't need to make them, so we can easily copy and paste them. That's going to be it for this lesson. The next lesson, we're going to basically start to, I think we're going to do errors or testing or with GBT. It's very important so you guys know how that is. I see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.